Alright, Gothic girl here again. This one, not sure how to tell this one because I don't want the identity to be, found out. Because this is not what my stories are about. About, leaking dirty laundry or anything like that. But Harley, this was before she got married. She was still, flirty somewhat, but not to an extent that she would cheat on her husband. Well, her boyfriend, fiance at the time, or whatever. Because she still, she didn't really flirt, but guys would talk to her or whatever. So she had this friend that they were really, really close, and she started dating this guy, and this guy was a well-known player, and she was afraid for her friend because at the time she was very vulnerable and all of that, because she didn't used to be like that. She used to, I'm not saying she was heartless, but she didn't really wear her heart on her sleeve and let people in and all that. But anyway, her friend had never, betrayed her, anything like that about a guy or anything, and so she had no reason to even try to hurt her. But her friend's boyfriend decides that he's gonna message her and talk about their problems and all that. And all she wanted to do was help, try to help him understand. She wasn't trying to get with him or make him want her or anything like that. And he would flirt or whatever. She did say that he was, because he asked her if he was good looking or something like that, and of course she was too nice that she wasn't going to say, no, you're not good looking or anything. But I mean, she just agreed with him, but I guess she shouldn't have done that. Because their conversations kept getting, deeper and deeper, and he told her that he liked her or something like that, and she was like, no, this is not even right. Even asked him for her to meet up with him one day, and she even said, she's like, look, we could, I mean, she's just making, sarcasm. She said, we can, meet up, have this meaningless sex and hurt the people that we love, or we can just forget that you ever asked her that. And of course he gets upset, and he says something about, why would it be meaningless? And she's like, it would be meaningless because they don't share the same feelings or whatever. And he claimed to, really like her and all of that. And Harley's like, no, you like my friend. You just want something that you can't have or whatever. That the idea is something you can't have. Because Harley did not like him at all. And did not like the fact that he was doing this to her friend either. She really didn't do anything. She had no reason to hurt her friend at all like that. or hurt her fiance. And it hurt her that, that it happened. Because, like, he wouldn't leave her alone, really. Like, he would act like they would, were friends and all of that, and they'd start talking again, and he'd be like, no, I'm just kidding, and I'm sorry that I even asked you that, or whatever. And he was like, she's like, okay. Because she didn't want to be like, I'm telling on you, or whatever, because she didn't want to tell. She just, like, thought, okay, there's no sense in telling, because he's not going to do that. He's not going to cheat on his friend, on her friend. At least not with her at all. And she didn't want to tell her friend that at all. That he had done that to her. Because, like, he would send pictures of himself and all of that, and Harley would just straight up ignore it. Wouldn't say anything about it. Like, he just wanted an ego, or she just hurt his ego or whatever. Because he thought that all women would just fall all over him, I guess. I don't know. But, like, even the pictures, like, they would Snapchat back and forth. Even the pictures she'd send weren't bad. She was fully clothed. She didn't dress slutty or anything like that back then at all. But she was accused of actually doing something and flirting back and all of that. She never really did. Because she loved her friend that much. Like, she would never betray her, because her friend would never do that to her. No matter how mad she ever got at her friend, she would never betray her like that. And she wouldn't betray her fiance either. But, she did finally tell her friend, and she knew when she told her that, she wouldn't believe her. That she'd turn away from her, and she'd call her a whore, or, but I mean, the only thing that she had on her was her friend, not her friend, but Harley had no business talking to her friend's boyfriend at all. So Harley was guilty of that one. But she just... Did she kind of like the attention? Yeah, because she felt like she wasn't the ugly duckling again. Like she felt in high school, but that's as far as it went. She didn't want him. She didn't care that anything like that. I mean, she was her friend's boyfriend, or he was her friend's boyfriend. And plus, he just thought that she was a piece of ass, really. There was nothing there. She was really mad at him because what he did to her friend. But I mean, she never betrayed her in that way and could not. Because she loved her so much. But she hated that her friend's boyfriend did that and was unfaithful and was just very untrustworthy. But her friend looked at her like she was a whore, and she hardly knew exactly how she'd react. That's why she did